Hello, and welcome back to another installment of Mr. Turner's Art at Home. Today we're going to create a little three-dimensional sculpture, and all we really need today is a piece of colored paper, some toilet paper tubes, a pair of scissors, and some glue. Now you may also opt to use paint, crayons, or whatever to give your toilet paper tubes some different color to add to your sculpture. Now, there's a few different ways that we can do this, and I will show you. Let's see. I have my scissors, my glue, my toilet paper rolls, my paper, and I do have some paint so that I'll show you what it looks like when it's painted. Okay. All right, so the first thing that we have to decide is which way we want to use our toilet paper rolls. We can use these and attach them to the paper. Whoops, look at this. Let's get that extra off there. I don't want that on there. We can attach them to the paper, big tall tubes like this. Maybe even use our scissors and cut some down so that they are different sizes. And having different sizes here gives us a more pleasing look to our sculpture. It gives us something to wander through with our eyes. So I can set these up and say, boy, I like it like this. Maybe I'll take this one, and cut this one in half so they're even smaller pieces. Bend it back around. Bend it back around. There we go. Okay. And I'll arrange these somehow to make it very interesting, however you'd like it to be. Once we're done with that, then all we have to do now is take the glue, put some on the ends. It would help if I opened it. Put some on the edges here. Okay. Just like this. You don't need a lot. Dot, dot, not a lot. Set that on there, hold it for about 10 seconds so that the glue dries up a little bit, and then you can let go, and it's stuck on there. And we can do this, we can make these arrangements any way that we like. It doesn't matter. It's what you like the most. Okay? So we can make these go vertical like this, or move this one piece of paper. We can take our tubes, and instead of cutting them across like this, we can cut them down this direction and cut the other side, so we're cutting them in half this way. And we can arrange these on our page. Let's turn one upside down like that. Hey, that looks cool. Let's see. Yep, I got all the paper, extra paper off of that one. Let's turn this around here. Okay. Maybe I'll put this one down like this. And hey, I kind of like this. This is very simple design. I think I need another piece though. Okay, so there it is. I'll just slide this one under here like this and go this way. Let's scoot that up, scoot that down, scoot that down. There we go. Okay, so that's a very simple design. And again, we'll just add some glue to it and glue it down. Now you may choose to, before you glue them down, to use some color. Here I have a blue. This is a darker blue than the paper. So I can color this with a crayon. And this is going to give me a different color to my sculpture. Okay. Color that real quick. And you'll see how this looks when I put it back in there. We'll see if we like it. Okay, hopefully, you know, let's curve that back up. Now we have a little color in that sculpture. And there we go. And we could do that. We could also use paints. So depending on what you like, would depend on what colors you use. You know, maybe you only have 3 or 4 colors. Remember, you can mix colors together to make new ones. So I'm just going to plop some yellow right here. Now this is an acrylic paint that I'm using, but you could use tempera. Watercolors won't work very well because when the toilet paper tubes get wet, they just kind of flatten right out and just get mushy. Okay, so maybe we'll use this acrylic paint. And I didn't clean this brush very well. It's got some blue in it, so this yellow is going to turn kind of green, but that's all right. Okay. So you notice I'm painting these before I glue them on, and the reason I'm doing that is so that I'm not getting it all over my base, my paper base here, the blue. I don't want to get paint all over that and make a mess. So I'm just kind of plopping this on here. Just give it some color just so you see what it looks like. There we go. Well, I put about perfect amount in that. Okay. So there. And I'm going to put my paintbrush in a jar of water to clean it out. And maybe I'd want that yellow one next to the blue one like this. Okay, and I can just set it there to look, and then I can move them around. But what I'm going to do now is just take them just the way they are. Put some glue in the back here, just to glue that down. I'll leave this one brown. Put some glue on the back. Tap that one right there. Okay. So let me choose another color here. Let's see, we have blue and yellow. So I may as well use a red color. So I have 3 primary colors: the red, the yellow, and the blue. Okay. Now, the thing is, though, here, let's see. I did, let's see, the yellow and the blue over top of each other here. Where would I put the red? That's what I'm trying to figure out, because the blue went in the back. Maybe if I put the yellow one up here, like this, and the blue one right where it's at, because I already glued it down. Brown, brown, I don't know. We'll make this one red, why not? Okay, so clean my brush out really good this time. Okay, and now I'm just going to paint this one red. And you can see my thumb was wet, so I got wet on that, on the toilet paper roll. So I have to be careful that it doesn't curl too much or flatten out too much, because the paint is wet. And these toilet paper rolls, they're cheap, so they don't hold their shape really well if they get wet. Okay, so here we go. We just put some paint on there. There it is. Okay, back in the water. Boy, I'm liking that more. Yeah. What should I do to this one? You know what? Maybe I should just make that yellow. So it would go yellow, red, blue, or yellow, red, yellow, with the blue in the background, and maybe I'll make that one blue too. And then they'll all come out looking cool, and this whole project will be done. Okay. So it doesn't take a long time to make something, but let's see. There we go. Okay. Now, we need to stay busy during these times when we're all kind of self-quarantined and away from everybody. We need to stay busy. Keep our hands busy doing something other than video games, please. Come on. Video games are fun, but not all the time. You gotta be creative. Make something cool. Be proud of things that you make. There we go. And then it would go right there. Oh, I like that. I do like that. So now all I have to do is take some glue, put it along the edge. And I don't know if you can see this very well or see it at all, but let me show you what happened here. See, I just painted this one and it was wet. And when I set it down, I got some paint on my paper right across there. So that's going to show me where the edge of this is. So I'm just going to put some glue right along that little paint line. That's going to help me out. That's one side. And I'll put a little glue on the other side. Remember, not a lot. Dot, dot, not a lot. There we go. Set that into the glue here. And again, I have to hold it for a little while so that the glue sets. Good enough. Okay. Oops, look at that. I got some extra paper. Okay, here we go. Do the same thing to the red. Put some glue on the edge. And see, I'm not pouring the glue out, making a whole big mess here. I am trying to get just on the edge. There we go. I'll set this in here. And this one's cool because it curled a little funny, curled a little sideways because of the paint. So it's not touching the paper very well. So I just put a couple little dots of glue here to help hold it in place. Good enough. And you can see this one has curled a little funny too. And that's what happens, these toilet paper rolls, because as I said, it's just cheap. Cheap thin cardboard, just enough to hold the toilet paper to roll together. There we go. And I'll put that in here. And oh. I think I need to put a little couple dots of glue in here, help hold that. Okay. And we're done. And there we have a neat three-dimensional sculpture using 2.5 toilet paper rolls. Okay. All right, everybody, that was it. That's making some three-dimensional projects out of toilet paper tubes. Hope you enjoyed. See you next time. Have a great day. Bye.